2. Welcome back to For the Love of Gaming Marathon in support of the Trevor Project. I am Oregon Mike. I am your host for this and the next run, and I'm here with LinkaMeister, who is about to run Gods on the Super Nintendo for us. I'm quite interested to see what's going on here. So, take it away, LinkaMeister.
Alright, I'm back again. So, for the ones that are just came in, I'm LinkaMeister. This is going to be Gods for the Super Nintendo. It's going to be the SNES version. I'm going to do any percent because there's no other category, so it's just any percent. Yeah. Originally an old Amiga and Atari ST game. It ran on the 50 Hz, so it was slow, and it's the original one is really slow if you compare it to this one. This one is like on 60 Hz, so it's like the faster version, and it already plays even faster than the original. So if you compare the two, it's a big difference. This is the last version that actually quote-unquote came out back in the day. Eventually got a release on Steam. It's already got removed because of, I think, some license just ran out. I don't know. So I am going to count down from 3 and I'm going to start to run. So we're going to go 3, 2, 1, go. So basically what we are doing is we need to defeat the 4 Guardians inside the Citadel. I already got a hit. Damn. That's okay. And basically if we do that, we can become one of the gods. Well, at least that's our wish. We want to live among the gods, so we're gonna do what the gods ask. We're gonna take back the Citadel. They think we cannot do it, so we're gonna prove them wrong and become a god. That's your story. That's literally the whole story of this game. Oh, I'm going a bit too fast. So there's like 4 item slots at the bottom. There we go. Only 3 of them can be filled. So, yeah, there's 4 levels. Each level has 3 worlds. So we're gonna go really fast through them. So all enemies are always at the same spot. There's always a spot where if you cross, it triggers an enemy spawn. There's like no RNG. I guess I'm not picking up that. Never mind. It went a little bit too slow. Perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong about that. So this version, and only this version, I'm able, let me say able. It's a better word to explain it. I'm able to grab the ladder when I'm falling down. All the other versions, you're not able to grab the ladder at all. You basically just fall to your death. You can only grab it when you jump. Like going in an upwards motion. Only then you're able to grab the ladder, but in this version you can grab it regardless. Even if you're falling down. So, it's a big advantage over all the other versions. There's also a Genesis version. There's a difference with that one compared to this one. For some reason in the Genesis version, the invulnerability, the amount of time it takes before it runs out, is really big. Consider, like, if you consider it comparing it with this version, it's pretty short in this one. I am close to death, but it's perfectly fine because I'm gonna take a death warp anyways. It should be good. Let's hope I don't get hit. Don't fall down. Nice, that's perfect. I'm able to just ignore those enemies. Let me just go through the door. Just gonna grab this key, gonna fall down. Do this, I'm gonna quote-unquote grab the key, but it automatically uses it because I'm close. And yeah, the boss already. This pattern is always the same. Ooh. I'm jumping forward here just to be able to keep attacking. But you cannot attack and walk at the same time. This one is super easy, just the same pattern over and over. You should be dead. Hopefully. That was really close. He almost hit me. If I don't grab the weapon as a fireball, no, not a fireball, not exactly sure what the weapon is, but it does a bunch of damage. If you actually don't grab that, that chest appears. I am going to buy an invulnerability, and I'm going to buy a power potion. I buy a power potion to get an extra fireball, so I do more damage. Invulnerability is going to be used for a certain room. You're gonna see that pretty soon. So already at level 2, this is the temple. So the original game actually did not have any game audio. It only had the intro into the Wonderful. But aside from that, the whole game was just sound effects. That was it. So this is not possible in any other version. It was a almost perfect low grab. I'm gonna use my invulnerability right here. So I'm just gonna go for all these enemies. Just gonna hit the switch 3 times. This is why I wanna. Ooh. It's close. I do not want to die in this room. If I die in this room, I'm not able to get this key right here. You're normally supposed to have 3 gems to make the platform go all the way down. I have no idea where the other 2 gems are, so I need that jump potion. If I fill that room, I can just die, game over, and just restart from level 2 at the beginning, so it's perfectly fine. Jump over this one, jump over that. Don't hit me. Ooh, that was close. That was way too close. So now I'm gonna get hit on purpose, because I'm gonna die anyway, soon. There's still one more snake, there we go. So the snakes are completely random where they pop out and how far they pop out, so... That's perfect. So I'm just gonna fall here to my death. It's faster to do this than actually use the trapdoors and go down slowly. Good, there we go. Already World 2 complete, so... Not a long game at all. Unless you play the original version, it takes like 15 minutes to complete the game. This one you can complete it in like 18 minutes. Well, less than 18 minutes. So I bought a shuriken, so what that does, it gives me back some money. I'm basically selling my other weapons. I have a bit more money. I'm gonna get a new weapon anyway, so it doesn't matter. The switch, hit the switch, and ta-da, it's open. I'm gonna go in these doors in a specific order. Now we got the spears. They actually go through enemies and walls. They're pretty powerful. I'm actually gonna... Not gonna take the death warp. I wanna keep my extra... I wanna keep the life. For PB, I would just go get hits, and then do the death warp later on. Yeah, it's a marathon run. I'm not gonna do that. There's one spot I could actually game over. It's at the final boss. But if that happens, it's perfectly fine. Because at that point, I already showed off the game. But I can die at the final boss. If it happens, and there's nothing I can do about it. The switch for later on. I went a little bit too fast, so I got hit. That's fine. Grab this key, and then this platform goes up. So I already hit the switch, so I don't have to hit the switch later on. Get an extra spear. Ooh, that was a perfect grab. I can actually just die there. We'll die. I can get hits if I fall there. It's barely high enough that I still get damage. And I can unlock it with the snakes. 2 of the snakes literally popped right on top of me. There was nothing I could have done about that. I had to take the hits. I am gonna die here. Yes, I am. I'm just gonna die right here. If I went for it, I was gonna die regardless. I'd rather take the death right away. This enemy right here is gonna jump into me, and there's nothing I can do to kill it on time. Ooh, that was close. The snake almost popped on top of me. Okay, that was a perfect grab at the bottom. Again, another perfect grab. You want to grab it as low as possible, but yeah, it's really risky because you can just die. You just die instantly. Also, a platform where you have to walk with it to be able to go further. There they are. Now try. Oh, that was close. Another one. yeah, I'm not gonna risk that one. Almost at the boss. This boss is gonna be really annoying. Definitely the most annoying boss of the whole game. One is kind of more random, but it depends on your position. So, yeah, this one is gonna go. I'm gonna grab it really low. Here's the boss. So the Genesis version actually has more, like, the resolution is higher. And also this boss has a tail that shoots projectiles, so that's pretty annoying. But the Genesis version actually has a higher resolution, so with the Genesis version you can actually see the whole room of this boss. In the Super Nintendo version you cannot see the whole room. You could say there's kind of disadvantage. Whoa! That was close. I'm gonna jump into this, because then I automatically jump to the right. I got hit by this attack. I almost died. I'm gonna buy a shuriken to get some money back. I'm gonna buy an invulnerability, and that's it. All I need. Literally all I need for this next part. So the labyrinth. I'm gonna use my invulnerability right here. Gonna go just ignore everything. I'm gonna go fast. There we go. And if I don't do anything, I just go right there. A secret path opens. And it takes me to a room where I need to be right away. And we got a new weapon. We got the mace. I am going to die here, regardless. I'm pretty sure. Grab the weapon. I survived just barely. Okay. I have, like, no health left. I somehow survived. I could have had some health left if I actually did not, like, butcher the key grab. So I'm gonna buy an axe and then a power potion to get a second axe, and the axe is the strongest weapon. So I'm just gonna take a death right here. Oh, stop. Ah! Nope. Stop. So I'm gonna jump into this enemy. If this enemy falls into that pit right here, basically what I have to do is just take a death, because I have no idea how I'm supposed to get to that gem, and I need the gem. So that means just an instant, just game over, and then reset the level. There's no other way to get past it. It's like the second spot where you can actually just, quote unquote, ruin the run. So I'm gonna hit the first one, the third. First, second, ta-da, grab the gem. And an invulnerability, so I don't have to grab the stairs in time. And same here. I switched twice, I'm just waiting for these enemies to just fall down right here. Cool, nice, there you go. There's so many more secret areas you can go to, I just don't have to go to those areas. Oh, of course I had to just take a step. One step further to make it open the door. So already last world for level 3. I'm gonna take an extra life right here. No, I do not want to grab the ladders. Oh my god, I'm gonna hit from every angle. Great. Thanks, game. What are you gonna do? There we go. Just gonna wait for the beans. I think there are beans. Of course. Enemy out of it. Oh, nice. This time this enemy actually did not pop out of the... At least the trapdoor didn't open for that enemy, so that's good. It's actually really lucky. Here's the boss. This one has the same pattern over and over and over. It does the same thing. It shoots like... It spits 4 fire, like, balls out of his mouth. And then jumps towards me, shoots another one, and jumps back. And that's literally the whole fight. Okay, good. Barely in time. If he actually jumped towards me, I probably would have died. If you get hit by the boss, it's most of the time it's just an instant death. Because it does damage each frame or something. Sometimes you can just barely survive. I am going to buy a mace. Because I'm gonna get mazes regardless, and I get some money back, and I'm gonna buy a invulnerability again. Again, for the first world of the next level. It's really powerful, the invulnerability. You're gonna see why I want an invulnerability for this, like literally the first room. And those are all the enemies in this single room, all gone. There we go. There's... I did not get damaged there. Okay, I just got lucky and did not get damaged there. Guess not this time. I could actually get damaged by that fall. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I just don't. Just... I guess at that point it's kind of random. I did not want to re-grab it, so I'm just going to kill this guy. I'm going to be too slow. My D-pad is slightly sensitive with diagonal, so I accidentally grabbed the ladder when I didn't want to do that. Oh, there's a weapon right there. Those are like bombs or something. Grab the key. If I was fast enough, I did not have to kill that other enemy in this room. If I'm too slow, I actually go through the door and be on top of the enemy and just get damaged. There we go. I'm gonna skip a little bit just because of this part. Nice. There we go. Shot potion. This is gonna be the last one. So I'm gonna buy a invulnerability and a magic potion. So magic potion freezes enemies right like at the spot. I'm gonna do that right here. So don't have to worry about those enemies. And this one. There we go. And another invulnerability. Again, don't drop on top of me. Not a good spot. It's going to take a little bit longer to kill these, because only the homing projectiles are able to hit the enemies. So this next room, if I fail, it's a waiting game, basically. Is this? Hopefully don't fail. Okay, cool. He grabbed the correct one. Now I just need to get that item back. Of course, I dropped it right there. That's kind of dumb. So this guy can actually grab the other item, which is just a mask, which is just money. It is my fault for accidentally dropping in here, but it's fine. But yeah, if he grabs the other item, it basically is a waiting game for the key to spawn, to be able to open the door and the wall. So luckily that didn't happen, because that's a big time loss. Yo, those enemies were like right behind me. I could take the death orb. My health was low enough anyway. Gonna take a hit. I'm just gonna go right here. I'm gonna take the death orb, yeah. Health was low enough anyway. Hopefully it should be low enough to die. See if I actually die or not. Get rid of that. Just get rid of that one. Grab the item. Okay, cool. I died. Nice. That's exactly what I wanted. Just a quick death orb. Here we go. I'm gonna grab the key. Drop this one below the switch. It's perfectly fine. I'm getting the world key. I'm pressing down game. So I'm gonna just jump here to just get a bit further before this happens. And I'm gonna try to jump over 2 enemy triggers. I jumped over 1. Okay, let me just duck. If I could jump over 1 of them. The other one I actually still hit. I'm gonna go for a glitch here. I'm gonna enter the door on the first spot possible. And I'm gonna hold right and then fall straight down right through this part. So that thing just moves out of the way. It should be there normally. But for some reason, if you enter the door, like in the first possible frame, going slowly to the left, making sure the camera doesn't go too far left, you can actually just fall straight down there and just completely ignore going down here. So I'm gonna go to the final boss right here. I have 4 lives, should be enough. Let's see how this fight is gonna go. So there's a difference with this boss and the Genesis version. This boss actually shoots projectiles out of his eyes. In the Genesis version, those projectiles just go through the platform. Luckily, in this version, it doesn't go through the platform, so it's much safer. Don't hit me. Yeah, good so far. I'm able to kill the boss when it goes like right above me. I just need to make sure I time my hits perfectly. I can kill it right there, but I just need to be lucky with the hits. Yeah, I was gonna get hit there regardless, but that's perfectly fine. So one more, and time is coming up really soon. No, of course. It's fine. And time is coming up. And time. There we go. We have defeated all 4 guardians.
Well done.
Thanks. And now we are one of the gods. There we go. I hope everyone enjoyed the 2 games I just did. They are short, not that difficult. So if you want to learn a fun, short game, just either Contra Rebirth or Gods is a good choice. At least the Super Nintendo version in this case. The Genesis version is a little bit more difficult because you cannot grab ladders when you fall down. But yeah, that's it for me. Thanks FTLG for having me again. And yeah, have fun with the rest of the marathon, everyone.
Looking back on all those times, wanna feel close up from all that I could become. Eager but too scared to climb. Wanted to please my friends, but it felt like the end on myself. I was shut down and all drained out. I was lost, so I had to change. Yeah, I shook off all.
We're raising money for charity, so if you can help us reach our goal, !donate in chat. Would you like a high quality FTLG mousepad? Do !mousepad in chat.
They think that I have lost my mind, that I'm not being true, but they don't have